Hammers up, everyone. Towley here, Dragonflight Alpha. We're going to be looking at the Drakthir Evoker abilities, talents, maybe some gameplay. Not sure if the gameplay is making it to this video. We'll see how much time. I don't want to make this video. I mean, this video could be like an hour long, just going over all of this. As you know, in Dragonflight, they revamped the talent system. So now there's a class tree over here for the Evoker, then the Spec tree. Right now, we're going to be looking at the Devastation. But before we do that, let's see what the base abilities are for the Evoker. So we're going to get out of here for now. Yep. Chadthir. I got my name on Illidan. I reserved it. Can't believe no one took it. It's an amazing name. Okay. So looking at the abilities that we have on our bars, this is what our pre-made character came with, and this is all that's on in the spell book. Right now, we'll look at the racials in a second. Let's start from the top. We have Azure Strike. Project intense energy into 2 enemies, dealing 1929 spell frost damage to them. This is called Blessing of the Bronze. 15-second cooldown is instant. Weave the threads of time, reducing the cooldown of a major movement ability for all party and raid members by 15% for 1 hour. I guess I could just like put that up now. And that's it. Wow. Cooldown of hover reduced by 15%. Okay. What happens if I hit it again? Let me see. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, so it just says hover every time. Okay. You have Deep Breath. Take in Deep Breath and fly to the targeted location. Spewing. Okay, spewing. I'm so Papaga today. I'm just too excited. I'm sorry. Spewing molten cinders, dealing 10.9k volcanic damage to enemies in your path. You are immune to movement impairing and loss of control effects while flying. I think that's pretty cool. Let's see. We have Disintegrate. Tear into an enemy with a blast of blue magic, dealing 9.3 thousand spell frost damage over 2.7 seconds. It is channeled and slowing their movement speed by 30% for 3 seconds. You do use 3 essence when you do that. I'm assuming this is essence. I'm just going to take a wild guess that this is essence. We'll figure that out when we start attacking stuff. Emerald Blossom. Grow a bulb from the Emerald Dream at an ally's location. After 2 seconds, heal up to 3 injured allies within 10 yards or 6,600. Fire Breath. That looks like a pretty cool one. Inhale. Stoking your inner flame. Release to exhale. Burning enemies in a cone in front of you for 3,800 fire damage. Deals reduced damage beyond 5 targets. 30-second cooldown. So this looks like one of those charge abilities. Let me see. Yeah, see how you can charge it and then release. And there's a little bar down here. Like there was like a 1, a 2, and a 3. I'm assuming that you just do more damage over time when you hold it longer. Then you got your hover, which launches yourself and gain 30% increased movement speed for 6 seconds. Allows Evoker spells to be cast while moving. Does not affect empowered spells. Landslide. Conjure a path of shifting stone toward the target location, ruining enemies for 30 seconds. Damage may cancel the effect. Living Flame. Send a flickering flame towards your target. I use it right now. Oh yeah, there you go. Just keep casting that one if you want. That's like your builder. I'm not sure if that actually builds essence. We'll figure that out. Dealing 5,300 fire damage to an enemy or healing an ally for 73.67. And then there's Return for resting the dead. Now, under Devastation, you have your Mastery, which is called Giant Killer. Increases the damage of your spells by up to 22.5% based on the current health of your target. Higher health targets take more damage. So that's your Mastery. Now let's look at what we have for the racials. You got your Glide, Soar, which I have as well. Soar is actually really cool. Muster your strength and launch into the air. Cooldown begins when you land. I'll show you that in a second. Tail Swipe is a racial. 1.5 minute cooldown. Lash out with your tail, knocking enemies within 6 yards into the air. So that's this ability right here. Looks like a leg sweep. Your Visage is when you swap between your human form and your Drakthir form. Wing Buffet. Another racial. With a powerful flap of your wings, knock away enemies in front of you. Seems like a lot of the racials are really OP, just like knockbacks and stuns. Let's see. Awaken increases your mastery by 2.5%. That's just the racial for right now. Not yet implemented. Discerning Eye. Huh. Increases your perception by 50. Perception increases the radius of tracking mining and herbalism nodes and a chance of finding additional rare materials when gathering. Oh, okay. So I guess everyone's going to have a Drakthir gatherer on their account. Then you got your dragon riding. Familiar Skies is a racial passive. You fly 20% faster on continents that you have fully explored. Okay. There's your languages for Draconic Orcish. Lift off when mounted on a dragon riding mount. Double jump for the lift off. Okay, I know that one. Master riding. You can now ride at the highest possible speed on your flying mount. Okay. Here's a racial passive. Principles of Soaring. While soaring through the air, pointing yourself toward any given direction sends you in that direction. Pointing yourself downward grants more momentum. Evening out can transfer that momentum forward. Pointing yourself upward slows you down. When at your slowest, you will start to fall slowly toward the ground, forward and down. You also gain access to the following abilities: Surge Forward, Skyward Ascent. So that's all dragon riding stuff right there. It tells you how much vigor you'll be generating. I'll go over that in a dragon riding video later. All right, so that's our basic abilities. So you have your Living Flame, Azure Strike. Azure Strike seems like your spammable ability, as well as Living Flame. That'll cost you mana. So far, only Disintegrate uses up your essences. Let's find something to kill, shall we? Let's see. Let me soar. And up we go. All right. There's just so much, like, flying and gliding on Drakthir. It's pretty awesome. Did they take away all the NPCs of the game or something? Okay, here we go. Let's kill whatever this is. All right, so this is a range ability. What's the range on this? 25 yards. So we're at range right here. There's the spam ability. Now let's see the Disintegrate. Okay, so Disintegrate does waste your... So that's essence, what we're spending there. Yeah, that's a lot. Is that a frontal? Does that hit everything? The Blast of Blue Magic. It is channeled. Let me see if it hits more than one player. Or one enemy, sorry. I wonder how fast you get back your essence. Let's get this guy over here. Alright. Now, once again, these are just the basic abilities of the Drakthir. Let's see. Let's gather them up. It seems like whatever you're currently targeting. Okay. The little leg sweep, knock him back. Okay. Oh, I'm almost dead. Oh, no. You can actually just get away. Put that little healing thing there. All right, let's see. What's this here? Deep Breath. Oh, damn. Okay, cool. And then Fire Breath. Awesome. All right, so those are the basic abilities of damage right there. And let's see. Obviously, the Blessing of Bronze. Attacks have 30% chance to inflict additional nature damage. Oh, that's what they did on me. So now it reduces hover. All right, so that's, once again, just the basic abilities. Definitely looks like Living Flame and Azure Strike are just kind of like one's instant cast, one's 1.8. Disintegrate. Looks like as long as you have 3 essence. So let's see what actually generates essence. It must be an overtime effect. Let's see. Let me heal myself again. There we go. Like another mob. Because I'm wondering if like your builders like living. I can't even really call it a builder yet. Let's see. Living Flame. All right, Disintegrate. Okay. And now Living Flame again. I don't really see anything kind of just bringing it back. It looks like it's just overtime. We'll see in our talents. But anyway, that's the first section of our video here. In a few seconds, we're going to go right into the talents. Here we go. All right, now we're back with some talent action. We have the Evoker points available of 28, Devastation 28. As you can see, we have our class talent tree on the left and our spec on the right. Let's start to see what's going on over here in the evoker points for the class. Now that we've seen what the basic abilities are, Living Flame, Azure Strike, Disintegrate, Deep Breath, and Fire Breath. Let's start over here. We got Landslide, which we already have here. So these are all going to be, I think, what you have by default. I guess, because I know you have, okay, so yeah, so you get Landslide as like your freebie. And then you have Obsidian Scale, 2.5 minute cooldown, reinforce your scales, increasing your armor by 200 and reducing magic damage taken by 20%, last 12 seconds. Look, Blizzard, I'm gonna be frank with you, but also be Tally at the same time. Can you all just make these guys, give these guys a tank spec? I mean, you're not gonna give us a tank spec? Then you're just gonna show me this ability? Is that how we're gonna, is that what's hot in the streets right now? That's what you're gonna do? God damn. Expunge. Looks like the healer side of the tree here. Expunge toxins affecting an ally, removing all poison effects. Kind of like a cleanse right there. So I'm going to go with Obsidian Scale because I don't care. If they can't tank, I'm putting it there. All right, put in our bars. Now we have Natural Convergence. Disintegrate channels 20% faster. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's actually really good. I can actually take that because I got a freebie from Landslide. So let's go with that. Your damaging blue spells reduce the target's movement speed by 50% for 3 seconds. Don't really care too much about that. So that would be an ability like, let's see. The only damaging blue spell I have is, oh no, here we go. Yeah, Disintegrate. So that would mesh with Disintegrate. Not sure if I need that right now. Rescue. Fly to an ally and heal them for 11.5k. That's really cool. All right, so I picked Natural Convergence here because Disintegrate casting faster is plus. We'll see if we need to go down more after Obsidian Scales. Third row here. And once again, I do need 6 points, or 8 points total before I can go anything down here. Forger of Mountains. Landslide's cooldown is reduced by 30 seconds, and it can withstand 200% more damage before breaking. So once again, Landslide is the... you put like stone in the frontal, it roots the enemy, and once you damage it, it cancels it. But this will, this is telling you that's 200% more damage before breaking. Let's see. Innate Magic. Essence generates 5% faster. I mean, yeah, that's a plus because you want as many disintegrates going out as you can. Obsidian Bulwark. Obsidian Scales cooldown is reduced by 60 seconds. Well, what is it right now? Ah, man, that's so good. I just want to be a tank. And Kindle. Living Flame deals 5% more damage and healing. And then Scarlet Adaptation. Store 20% of your effective healing up to 16,000. Your next damaging Living Flame consumes all stored healing to increase its damage dealt. Damn. That's good, man. Get some healer damage going on out there. All right, so not really a big fan of Forger of the Mountains. Maybe good like in a Mythic Plus situation. I kind of want Enkindled here for Living Flame doing more damage. Let's go Permeating Chill, Enkindled, and then don't know if Obsidian Bulwark really needs another cooldown. I feel like as a DPS, you might just need one big cooldown every 3 minutes, and I'm okay with that. Next line, Quell. 40-second cooldown, interrupt an enemy's spell casting and preventing any spells from that school of magic from being cast for 4 seconds. Recall, you may reactivate Deep Breath within 3 seconds after landing to travel back in time to take off from your takeoff location. That's cool. And now we have a choice node here. Clobbering Sweep, Tail Swipe's cooldown is reduced by 45 seconds, or Wing Buffet's cooldown is reduced by 45 seconds. I don't know. Don't really care for that. I mean, like I said, really good because, I mean, the fact that we have, like, 2 racials that both, like, knockback and stun is kind of ridiculous. So, being able to weave those in during a Mythic Plus or even raid situation with ads, you can probably take these talents if maybe you're needed for more stuns or interrupts. Tailwind. Hover increases your movement speed by 70% for the first 4 seconds. Then Cauterizing Flame. Cauterize an ally's wounds, removing all bleed, poison, curse, and disease effects, healing for 9.3k upon removing any effects. There's only one ally. It's not like an AoE kind of thing. Where are we going here, kids? I think the interrupt and recall are pretty good because, you know, you don't go down from either the tailwind or the clobbering and heavy. So I'm going to go with recall here. If I think we need to go down to quell, we'll keep going that route. But right now, I'm liking this. Let me apply. So what do we have here that we can kind of test out? Oh, the fire breath for sure. Let me see. Fire breath. Forward. You have 3 seconds to get back. Go right back to where you were before. That's pretty cool. That's good. I wish the fire breath would go like forward and back, so you just do double damage, but that would probably be way too overpowered. All right, let's see. We have now. Let me see how the obsidian scales look like. Let's see. Oh, that looks cool. Hey, Blizzard, this is a tank thing. I'm not sure why it's not in the game. I keep saying that throughout the entire video. I don't care what anybody says. All right. So we put some points in now. So now we have access to the whole bottom layer. Well, the middle layer until we get to 12 points. So here we picked recall for deep breath. War of Exhilaration, successfully interrupting an enemy with quell generates 1 essence. All right. Your magic damage done is increased by 2%. Well, now I guess we have to take quell for an interrupt. There's our interrupt. Now we have to. Now we have to. I mean that's really good. Maybe magic damage increase by 4%. Yeah. Tip the scales. 2-minute CD. Compressed time to make your next empowered spell cast instantly at its maximum empower level. So that would be abilities like fire breath or whatnot. So let's say let's just take tip the scales right now, and then we'll look at it right after we apply it. Attuned to the dream, your healing done and healing received are increased by 2%, and sleepwalk. 15-second cooldown. Incapacitate an enemy for 20 seconds, cause them to sleepwalk towards you. Damage has a chance to awaken them. That probably looks cool. All right, so let's see. Tip the scales. Cast instant as maximum power. So I wonder if do you cast it beforehand or okay? Let me see. Let me take this guy right here. Let me start attacking this dude. So I guess I hit it, and then oh yeah, then it just does it instantly. Okay. I'm wondering if it takes it off cooldown though. We'll get back to that. We'll get back to that. Because what I was going to try to do first is use the ability, then hit tip the scales and see if it just takes it off CD. So I could do it like twice over. I don't think it reads like that though. All right. So right now we got more magic damage, the tip the scales ability. Because so far that's the only ability I know that has any sort of empowerment right now. Just fire breath for now. All right, let's keep going with the next row here. Draconic Legacy. Your stamina is increased by 2%. More tank stuff. Thank you, Blizzard. Tempered Scales. Magic damage taken reduced by 2%. And Hover lasts 2 seconds longer. And then we have Emerald Blossom heals 2 additional allies. Okay, so from here, let's go with the stamina. I mean, everyone likes a little bit more health. Magic damage taken reduced by 2%. We have a lot of points to use, but we're just going to apply those for now. Next row, coming from the magic damage done, we have Blast Furnace. Fire Breath's instant damage is increased by 10%. So that's what we just did right there. You know, because that's the instant damage, which is the 4,040, not the damage over time. So let's go with that. While above 75% health, your movement speed is increased by 10%. Exuberance, that's actually pretty cool. Source of Magic. Redirect your excess magic to a friendly healer for 30 minutes when you cast an empowered spell. You restore 0.5% of their maximum mana per empower level. Who needs to help healers? They can help themselves, right? I mean, or other planet. Everyone has their own survivability skills or damage. Ancient Flame. Healing yourself with Living Flame reduces the cast time of your next Living Flame by 40%. Ooh. Interesting. Well, I mean, it can't heal me, right? So, anyway, I'm such a douche. Well, I do have to put 3 more points in. So, where can we put in 3 more points that are pretty useful? I mean, we can go to Ancient Flame, right? We can go hover last 2 seconds longer and then go Ancient Flame. Boom. Why not? Why not? It'll help in a Mythic Plus or race situation anyway. So now we have 8 points left to go to the bottom. And once again, this is just the class side of the revamped talents for Evoker. Once again, long video. Bear with me. It's gonna be a process here. This is a brand new, race and class and 2 specs that we've never seen before. So, bless you. And then her second sneeze was lower than the first one. I don't care. It's good quality content. Unravel. Sunder an enemy's protective magic, dealing 13.9 K Spellfrost damage to absorb shields. Oh. Okay. Interesting. So this is an ability it's a blue ability that just goes after shields. Okay, I wonder where you would use that. I guess just like PvP shields, bosses with shields. Maybe a very specific talent to take. Protracted Talons. As your strike damages 1 additional enemy. Yep, I'll take that for blue. Oppressing Roar. Let out a bone-shaking roar at enemies in a cone in front of you, increasing the duration of crowd control effects that affect them by 50% in the next 10 seconds. Oh my PvP. What the hell? Fly with me. Swoop to an ally and fly with them to the target location. You're kidding. You know what? I'm going to take that so I can, try that later. Because that just sounds cool. I'm not crazy, right? Swoop to an ally and fly with them to the target location. That just, let me see. Out of range. I guess I can't really... Okay, we'll have to try that if I can find someone to play with. Then there's Lush Growth. Green spells restore 5% more health. And then Renewing Blaze. The flames of life surround you for 8 seconds, healing you for 14 seconds for 100% of the damage taken. That's actually pretty cool. So that's kind of like you're attacking a rare or something. They're hitting you. You're also just healing yourself. Still 6 points to use, so let's go to the next row. Leaping Flames. Fire Breath causes your next living flame to strike 1 additional target per empowered level. Oh, okay, cool. So that means if I use all 3 of my Fire Breath ticks, then I'll hit 3 extra targets with my next what is it called, Living Flame right here. I mean, I'm taking that. That's a given. Overawe. Oppressing Roar removes 1 enrage effect from each enemy, and its cooldown is reduced by 20 seconds for each enraged dispel. Oh, that's crazy. So that would be that'd be great for a Mythic Plus affixes. Aerial Mastery. Hover gains 1 additional charge. Twin Guardian. You and your ally are protected from harm, absorbing damage equal to 30% of your maximum health for 5 seconds. And we have a choice tree here. Renewing Blaze, which I believe was the talent before here. Cooldown is reduced by 30 seconds, or while Renewing Blaze's initial effect is active, you receive 20% increased healing from all sources. All right, let's go with that. Let's go with this, and then let's go with the Pyrexia. That sounds pretty cool. Let's apply that. Put that on our bars. That's great. See what that looks like, the Renewing Flames. Oh, cool. And it says here, 100% damage taken is being healed over time. Great ability. Then the final part of the class tree, Terror of the Skies. Deep Breath stuns enemies for 3 seconds. That's awesome. Time Spiral. Bend time, allowing you and your allies to cast your major movement abilities once in the next 10 seconds, even if it's on cooldown. Ooh, good utility. And then Zephyr, which is a 2-minute CD. Conjure an updraft to lift your party members within 25 yards into the air, reducing damage taken from area of effect attacks by 20% and increasing movement speed by 30% for 8 seconds. Great raid utility there. Holy hell. And then let's also take Terror in the Skies. Let's go with green spells, restore. Actually, do we take... Yeah, we can take Terror in Disguise too. And then we can take green spells, restore 5% more health. But we'll go with just 5%. So looking pretty good so far. Yeah, this Zephyr ability actually is really cool looking. Let's see, Zephyr. Yeah. And that happens to everyone around you. So I guess everyone around you just starts moving faster. All right. So we have a lot of synergy going on here. A lot of stuff going on. And that's just the class tree. So let's take a deep breath. Now it's time for the actual Devastation talents preview. All right. Now time to look at the Devastation points. Talents. All kinds of new talents we've never seen before. All right. So here we go. We've set our base with our class abilities, a bunch of really cool passives, a lot of magic damage, a lot of multi-target, a lot of fire breathing, a lot of deep breaths. Now let's take a look at the actual Devastation side of the talent tree. We start off with Pyre. Cost 3 essences, lob a ball of flame, dealing 2800 fire damage to the target and nearby enemies. All right. We'll take that. Let's see. Seems like a big ability. Let's see what it looks like. Let me find something to hit. What's the range on this thing? 25-yard range. Do you target it? It just lobs it. Fire breath all the way. Done. All right, cool. The pyre looks pretty cool. Let's hit this horned Armordon. The way those essences are regenerating are pretty weird, but whatever. That's supposed to be a that was a stun. There we go. Stunned him. Go fire breath. It's kind of weird, the fire breath. Sometimes you can't. Oh, you gotta left click to activate it. All right, so that's Pyre. Just a simple flame ball. Ruby Essence Burst. Your living flame has a 20% chance to cause an essence burst, making your next disintegration, pyre, or charge blast cost no essence. Oh, yeah, that sounds pretty good considering you're probably going to be spamming living flame. This was the Ruby. This is the Azure Essence Burst. Azure Strike has a 15% chance to cause an essence burst, making your next disintegrate, pyre, or charge blast cost no essence. I'm assuming why this one is 20 and this one is 15 is because Azure Strike is just instant. You can just spam that, right? It just projects intense energy onto 3 enemies, dealing 2000 spell frost damage. Whereas Living Flame is a cast, so 15 to 20%. Let's leave these two on. I mean, we can actually just take both, right? Why not take both? It's what am I talking about? This is the new revamped talent system. Just take both, Tally. God damn it. That way, when I'm using, spamming both Azure Strike, because Living Flame is more single target, right? Because it has healing, and Azure Strike is more like enemy cleave. But I mean, by spamming that, you can also make, your Pyre Lob also just free. All right, Volatility. Pyre has a 50% chance to flare up and explode again on a nearby target. Arcane Intensity. Disintegrate deals 10% more damage. Not gonna lie, man. Having you disintegrate just like cost no essence is like pretty awesome. But yeah, we're gonna take those 2 points in there because disintegrate just does a lot of great damage. Plus it slows. Deep breath damage is increased by 10%. I feel like I want to take every talent in this row. So I guess right here, it's kind of making you choose, do you want to go more blue? Do you want to go more red, right? So let's keep, I like disintegrate, but let's keep going down to red. And there's also deep breath, right? Deep breath is also a red ability. Rather, where's my deep breath? Deep breath. Actually, deep breath is black. Okay. Yeah, so deep breath is a black ability. And that's pretty good. That's the one where you just go in the forward path. Let's put that on hold for now. Let's keep going down the red tree. Highest essence cost is reduced by 1. Yep, I like that. So now we got 2 points before we can move on. So now we can definitely, then essence burst stacks 2 times. All right. That's interesting. To get to this one, so we probably need 2 points into disintegrate or deep breath, more damage. Ooh, essence burst stacks 2 times. Wait, where is wait, what is essence burst? I'm over here like, yeah, essence burst, man. Who knows about essence burst? And I'm like, wait a minute, what's essence burst? I guess it's these ruby bursts right here. I guess they can stack twice. 15 and 20% chance, and then you can until you, I guess, like, you can stack it until it's 30%, and then once it's 30%, then you can use the ability, or just use it back to back. Don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I don't DPS. I just tank things. Bear with me. Yeah, let's go with the deep breath damage. I guess deep breath and disintegrate, it's like single target versus AoE. So let's go single target, and then let's go with the essence attunement. All right, next row. Ruby Affinity. Red spells deal 5% more damage and healing. Dragon Rage. Well, let's take that number 1. Let's see. Erupt with Draconic Fury and exhale pyres at 3 enemies within 25 yards. For 14 seconds, Essence Burst's chance to occur is increased by 100%. Holy hell. Okay. That's a lot. We're going to have to, like, definitely take that and see how that works. Yeah, I mean, that's just insane. Let me see. Let me pull like 2 or 3 mobs here. I gotta see this in action because this sounds really good. I mean, that's just freebies, right? All right, we got that. Uh-oh. All right, so now we're going to use this. Oh, dear. Yeah, it just keeps happening over and over again. That's, like, nuts. You saw there, it procced all the abilities that are in the Essence Burst coming from both sides. So it could have been right there. And I still have a chance to do Disintegrate, too. Because I took both talents. That's 2 sets of Essence Bursts. I don't know if you're following here. I'm barely following my damn self, but... Holy hell. I could find, like, I need to find, like, a bigger area with more mobs. We need more mobs. Maybe over here. And this is my this is dragon riding. We'll make a separate video to explain that. There we go. Oh, oh, perfect. Perfect. All right, so we have a minute left on that. Do a little fire breath while we're at it. Oh, that was awesome. We could do our scales as well. Take some reduced damage. That was pretty cool. I love the fire breath ability. All right, let's wait about 30 more seconds. I want to use that again. I feel like I did that wrong the first time. I think I could have done way more. I think I could just spam Azure Strike in that window of time, and within that window of time, I could just probably pull out about a bunch of different abilities. Yeah, so far enjoying the alpha, man. It's been really fun. I mean, to be fair, I'm still in like my first like 20 minutes. Not 20 minutes. It's more like an hour and 20 minutes in the alpha, and I've already done so much. All right, let's see if we can catch up to those dudes there. All right. Oh, here we go. We're going to pop that ability. Boom. Lob. Boom. Lob. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Oh, no. I'm dead. That was too much. They're so squishy. But you see what I was trying to do there, right? That's just... Oh, you just fly it back to our body. You know, basically pop that ability that we just took, which is Dragon's Rage, and then either use Living Flame, use any. I mean, I would definitely use Azure Strike because that'll let me use my other abilities for the burst 100% faster. So I mean, I think that's the play. Once again, I don't DPS a lot, so I'm pretty sure people are watching this video and saying, "Tally, just continue to the next talent. You don't know what the hell you're talking about, stupid tank." Okay, guys, let's keep going. All right, and then we have as your affinity, blue spells deal 5% more damage. So we were just kind of going through the red spells. We could put into blue spells. We'll see. Now here's a choice node over here, but I can't access it. Why can't I? Oh, because this is 2 ranks for the 10% more damage and healing with red spells. All right. So our choice node here is Engulfing Blaze. Living Flame deals 40% increased damage and healing, but its cast time is increased by 0.5 seconds, bringing it to, what would that be? 2.3 total. So let's see if I took that. Well, I haven't applied it yet. Let's see what the other one is. Ruby Embers. Living Flame deals 695 damage over 12 seconds to enemies, or restores 1336 health to allies over 12 seconds, stacks 3 times. That could be pretty good. I mean, the 40% increased damage sounds a lot. Just for 0.5 seconds is not too bad. Because you can actually proc some of these too. So we'll go with that. Imminent Destruction. Empower spells reach maximum level in 20% less time. Okay, so the empowered spells, once again, are Fire Breath. So that empowered ability will just happen 20% faster. I think that's... Or just cast or reaches maximum level to burst it out. We'll take that too. Animosity, Dragon Rage lasts 6 seconds longer, which is great. I think I'm taking everything here. Power Swell and Power Spells increases your essence regeneration rate by 50%, lasts 2 seconds per empowered level. Then Eternity Surge, another ability that has Empower. Focus your energies to release a salvo of pure magic dealing 10,000 spell frost damage to an enemy. Okay. I mean, honestly, I just want to know what it looks like. Let's see. Oh, it's you guys again. Oh, wow. That's actually crazy. There you go. You ain't hitting so hard now, is you? Little heal. Yeah, well, wish I could go into healing cells. Yeah, but like all of this sounds good. Let's keep going. Firestorm, 20-second cooldown. An explosion bombards the targeted area with white hot cinders, dealing 4,000 fire damage to enemies over 12 seconds. Let's see what that looks like there. A pretty big guy over there. I don't like the way he looks. And this is a lot to digest. Oh. Is it gonna hit him? This face tanking this dude. Alright. Nothing too crazy happened there. I mean, I feel like that I didn't really see much of it. Let me see. Let me just put it down. Firestorm. Yeah, it looks like it just yeah, oh, I see the bombardments, like little sparks going down. And that happens over 12 seconds. So that's a major ability there. Cascading Power. Essence Burst has a 10% chance to not be consumed. Okay. Fonts of Magic. Your power spell's maximum level is increased by 1. Oh. That's pretty huge. So if I take that, that means that, yeah, now I have a 4th Empower on those abilities. Holy balls. Sorry. Quell's cooldown is reduced by 20 seconds. That's your Interrupt. Increase your maximum essence to 6. So that's like almost a gimme. More choices here. Essence abilities reducing the remaining cooldown of Eternity Surge by 1 second, or Eternity Surge critical strikes against Eternity Surge critical strikes grant you Essence Burst. Eternity Surge, I think, was the ability I just took over here, right? Yeah. Damn, these choices, man. Or we can go with Charge Blast. Exhale a bolt of concentrated power from your mouth for 2.9 Spellfrost damage. Azure Strike increases the damage of Charge Blast by 100% for 3 seconds, stacking 2 times. Oh, wow. So we can go basically Azure Strike into a Charge Blast. Let's keep going down the line here. I definitely took Firestorm because that looks awesome. And then Empowered, let's see, your Empower spell's maximum level was increased by 1. Fonts of Magic, we took that. We took the Essence increase. Let's look at the next line here. Living Flame has a 12% chance to reset the cooldown of Firestorm and make your next one instant cast and deal 40% increased damage. Pyre reduces the remaining cooldown of Fire Breath by 2 seconds. Taking that. Heatwave. Fire Breath deals 20% more damage over time. Taking that. Azure Strike damage is increased by 15%. Eternity's Span, Eternity Surge, and Azure Strike hits twice as many targets. And then a choice note here with Arcane Reverberation. Charge Blast has a 40% chance to instantly reset its cooldown. And Expansive Maw. Charge Blast deals 10% more damage and strikes 2 additional enemies. So Charge Blast is a pretty big deal here. We just have so much now going on. Like, we started off, like, really slow. Now it's, like, everywhere. I'm trying to figure out where was Charge Blast? Did I just like not take it? Oh yeah. So I didn't take Charge Blast, so I guess we don't have to deal with that. Let's keep going down here to the last points. We have Burnout. Fire Breath reduces the cast time of Living Flame by 4% for 4 seconds. So that kind of like, okay, that kind of almost counters the other one that we picked before. Ruin. During Deep Breath and Dragon Rage, you gain the maximum benefit of Mastery Giant Killer regardless of the target's health. That's good. Let's take... Ooh, 1 point available. What am I doing? Focusing Iris. Disintegrate increases your damage done to the target by 5% for 4 seconds. That's really good too. I know, every time I read a tally, you know why, folks out there watching this video? I know, once again, we're like in the middle of like a 40-minute video, but the reason why I say, this sounds good, this is good, because it's new. This is all new. We haven't seen these abilities before. So for me, it's like, yeah, no shit. Like every ability just sounds fucking amazing. Ever-Burning Flame. Pyre and Living Flame extend the duration of your Fire Breath damage over time by 1 second. Fire Breath and Eternity Surge reduce the remaining cooldowns of Deep Breath and Dragon Rage by 1 second per empowered level. And then Scintillation. Disintegrate has a 6% chance each time it deals damage to cast a level 1 Eternity Surge at your target. Yeah, we'll just go with the Ever-Burning Flame. Now, don't forget, we're not max level, so there's still a lot more points you can put in. There's PvP talents. Let's see what PvP talents they have. Chrono Loop. Tap the enemy in a time loop for 5 seconds. Afterwards, they are returned to their previous location and health. Huh. Obsidian Metal. Obsidian Scales grant immunity to interrupt, silence, and pushback effects. This is just passive. That's when you pop your damage reduction CD. Scouring Flame. Fire Breath burns away 1 beneficial magic effect per empowered level from all targets. And then Time Stop. 2-minute cooldown. Freeze an ally's time stream for 4 seconds. While frozen in time, they are invulnerable, cannot act, and auras do not progress. You may reactivate Time Stop to end this effect early. Cool. So yeah, that's Drakthir, Evoker, and that's just a Devastation tree. I guess I'll go over the healer tree in another video. I don't know, man. You know me, I'm not a healer kind of guy. There's probably other content creators out there that are gonna get all the healing stuff done. But you know what? For you guys out there, with the gabagoo, bada bing, bada bang, I'll probably do a video anyway. But for now, thank you for bearing with me this entire video. I will be having just regular Drakthir gameplay. I think the goal is for day 2 of our little internal press media alpha event. I don't even know what we're calling this. It's not even really a summit, but I'm just going to stay shut and just record me leveling on my Drakthir. Might even do a little blood DK action as well. There's no dungeons available, but other than that, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about Drakthir Evokers and the Devastation DPS spec in the comments below. And let me know what you would have taken or not taken. I mean, you know, hopefully by the time you see this video, there's already a talent calculator on Wowhead or something like that. But hope you enjoyed it. Peace out. Don't forget, twitch.tv/Towley. Alphas all day long, all night long, 24/7. Not really. I actually need sleep. But you know what I mean by